afternoon, everyone. I think energy is getting drained because we are towards the lunch. The thing is, the Godrej, what they have taken initiative of making such a beautiful event. This is the first time in my career I am finding that some customer is arranging an event or an initiative or the meet like this for their suppliers. And I think we should congratulate them that this is the right initiative because and with a big round of applause, I thank everyone from Godrej that to conduct such a beautiful initiative. The thing is, before going into the depth, I would like to share one story. I think everybody is now getting many energy is draining. So I would like to share one story. I born in 1970, staying in a chawl, having a room of 150 square feet, 12 by 12, with my father, studying in a vernacular Gujarati language. In that 150 square foot room, there was a cupboard on which this was written. My mother used to lock my door with a lock on which this was written. Up to 5th standard, I could not make out what is this. I thought this is a design. When I started learning English in 5th standard, I was saying this is Godrej. I asked my father, what is this Godrej? Why they have written Godrej here? Why you have put Godrej on my cupboard and a lock? He said, this is a big company of India. It is one of the reputed. At that time, Reliance and those people were growing. But this company was built in 1897 by Mr. L.T.SW.BOARDS. First lock was made in 1897 by Mr. L.T.SW.BOARDS and this is 100-year-old company, 90 to 100. My father was not knowing when it was started. Then I researched and then I found it was started in 1897. It's a big company. They are good engineering company, their products are well known, people are using it, people are accepting it, and you will find in every home this label, Godrej, because that time this Godrej was a renowned name. My mind started clicking. Yes, if by providing, making such products, if people knows you, my mind started thinking, let us be an engineer. My father said, why you want to be an engineer? Because in our Gujarati community, most of the time, we will be finding traders in automobile, in medical, in Lohar Chal, Nagdevi. Why you want to be an engineer? We don't have anybody in engineer in our community. I said, no, I want to be an engineer. I don't say I want to be a Godrej, because everybody will laugh at me. I got the admission in engineering. I studied hard. I did not opt for Larsen & Toubro, Siemens, Tata Power, Mfg.of. I opted for a small company because I wanted to start my own firm. When I worked with a consultant who was doing power system designing power plants, designing electrical system for all big fertilizer, petrochemicals, chemicals, steel. I worked as a consultant also as a subordinate for 3 years. But my thinking was this name. I want to be here. My partner who was there in my college, he was with the panel board manufacturing company. He was master in panel board manufacturing. That was a Electman Corporation. We started jointly in a 200 square foot area. It was a struggling time. And in India or abroad, everywhere you will find nobody will help strugglers. No suppliers will not support you. Customer will not support you. They are always demanding. Supplier, I want money, then only the material. Customer, no payment first deliver the material. You have started, you have failed so many times. Success. Failed so many times, success. And ultimately, today, I am having a company of 50,000 square feet at Boycee. It is a state-of-the-art company. I may not be as good as this Godrej, but I can proudly say, in believing my career, in believing a good engineer, in making a good entrepreneur, this company has got a lot to do. And that's why, whenever I always get down from the flight, I will always look for a Godrej. And my hand goes like this. And this is what I believe as a Godrej, as a company. As I said, I have a 50,000 square feet factory at Boycee, which is equipped with everything. We are listed with all the consultants all over India. You name any consultant. EIL, NTPC, NPC, Uday, Mott, Jacobs, B. Metalia, Nexir, AECOM. We are catering to all size of projects. Maximum size of order what we have executed is 12 crore. The thing is what I have learned, why I am here. Today we are number 1, 2, 3 in all over Mumbai, Maharashtra. We are doing very well. As Mr. Menzies said, this cycle is like this. I have seen 4 recessions. It was a cracking, killing recession. But every time we have learned and we have grown. What is behind this? We have made certain principles of life and we have made some principles in the system working. What is that? Be competitive. Competitive means what? People say competitive means there are 4 people are there, you have to be lowest in the 4. I don't have any competitors. I have got competition with myself. I am my own competitor. You have the full experience. Every time I see my bar is like this, I have to see that I am just raising the bar. I don't compete in the market. Second is quality of the product. Once you are competitive, how you can achieve a competitiveness? I have learned a lot. Work in your finance, work in your design, work in your purchase, work in your production, work in your labor cost, work in your wastage, work in your transport cost, work in your after sales. If you work on this, automatically you are going to be competitive. Don't just look after who is the lowest and how much price I have to match. We never match the price. We offer best price. Second, what I learned, competitive, okay, you get the order, but unless you make a quality product, you cannot sustain in the market because this is a competitive, means the world is a biased market. They say, okay, you match the price, but I want best product. So, how to make a best product? For that we have installed in my 50,000 square feet full modular design, a CNC machine. People say you go for second-hand machine, you will get by 80-85 lakhs. I said no, I want fully imported new brand machine. We have imported machine worth around 2 crores in my factory, CNC machines. We have gone for a conveyorized powder coating plant, which is a best in the, I can say, nobody has got in Mumbai that type of conveyorized powder coating plant. We have got, people say you go for 8-10 process. My concern, you go for 10-10 process, it will give age to the quality. I said, let us go for 10-10 process. And that too of a bigger size. Maximum size. Any size of panel can be taken into my 10-10 process. I've gone for 5,000 ampere heat run test. Any person is doubting on my quality, I don't tolerate. Let us take the heat run test up to 5,000 ampere. Any panel, I don't have to go send it to CPRI or I don't have to go to HIDA. I've got a 5,000 ampere heat run test. I am certified with IS 9001. That is what I have taken, it's a requirement. But I am on certification of my own quality. I'm certifying my all products with my own hands. I will see that my products are well qualified, well competitive in the market. I'd like to give you one example. What is competitiveness? I say competitiveness and quality. I have got one daughter and 2 twin sons. We were sitting on a dining table. I asked my children, what is the goal? My daughter, everybody said, I want to be first in the class, naturally. I want to be first in the class. I said, okay daughter, what is your percentage in the class? Okay, second person who is coming first, he is getting 94. So her target is 95. I asked my 2 sons, what is the percentage you are getting? Means your first one, he said 72. My 2 twins, he said. So I said, your aim is not to be the first in the class. Your aim is to be best in the class. If 72 is your eligibility of 95, why you are holding yourself to 72? Go with your best, perform. And I am sure that first and second there will be a difference of 10%. Stretch yourself. This is the competitiveness. We work in every segment and we try to bring down the price. Quality, unmatched quality. We export also. We export to Sri Lanka, we export to Egypt, we export to Zambia, we export to Kuwait. That's why quality I have given, competitiveness is there. Then my all customers are very big. All are big giants. They invest crores of rupees in their plants. Maybe 1,000 crores, 500 crores, 100 crores. and my product is maybe 2% of the overall project cost. So what I thought, these people are investing crores of rupees. If my panel is delayed by just one day, how much loss they are making, and maybe how much loss India is making. I always be after a better delivery schedules. In India or in Mumbai, I can say the panel what we can deliver, nobody can deliver. That is because it's aspect. I am not working as a customer is demanding. I want to deliver them because somewhere somebody is losing. And in Indian GDP, Indian economy, they can't lose money. Delivery also made. But then what I found that at site also some problems are coming. After sales is required. In Mumbai, we have got our company has got a service department who is headed by a 15 years of experienced person with 8 people. All that 8 people are always in the field. I don't want them to sit. I don't want them to sit. Go to the field. See what are the problems. I'll just give you one example. In Godrej, I have supplied a panel board. And that lamps were there, that indicating lamps. The covers were broken during installation. That lamp covers were broken. And one of the engineers from the Godrej was demanding very high that I want covers to be replaced. My service in charge said, sir, 2 cover, 700-800 रुपये खर्चा होगा कि आदमी जाएगा आएगा. This is what the expectation. Fulfill the expectation of the client. This is the requirement. This will make you want to close. And this is what I expect from my client. You demand, we are there. Because if I'm doing different things, I don't believe in different things. I am believing to do things different. So you demand, we are always there. So after sales, everything is done, and I'm really, because of this zigzag, we have stopped growing, but we have grown. Today it is a market is for our engineering fraternity. We are in the worst of the economy going on because of certain maybe there are so many problems, and we are not able to grow, or we are not able to grow that fast. After doing all this, what I thought that L.T.SW.BOARDS alone cannot do all these things. You require sustained manpower. Today, I can say in every department like finance, sales, design, estimation, purchase, production, after sales, dispatch, excise, everywhere I have got a person available who has got 10 years of experience, and all the people are with me since beginning. And they are well mature enough to understand the problem of client. In my 22 years career, I have never recruited any experienced person. I always believe, let us give a youth a proper opportunity. The youth to whom I am giving a proper opportunity after 10 years, 15 years, 20 years is going to be a vice president of companies like this. If we don't give them the opportunity, where they will go? Everybody is asking whether you have got 5 years of experience, whether you have got 3 years of experience. I proudly say, I recruit freshers. I mold them. And if required, if they want to work with my company, it is always open. I never remove the people. I have trained around 200 engineers in the last 22 years. Out of the 25-30 people are working here. We never attend seminars of companies, big companies. But this is the first time I have come with my 7 people to show the commitment. See, if people want to appreciate us, if people want to work with us, let us go and see what they want. My 7 people, top level people are here. So, recruited the people, I am doing good, growing. And what I thought, what is further? We are associated with the Rotary International. One of my partners is the president of Rotary International, where they do a lot of CSR. Because alone my small company, I cannot do big things. So we have associated, and he is 100% dedicated to Rotary International. Today, he is into eye donation awareness. Today, he is into check dams constructions in the remote areas, so that in the summer, the poor farmers, they don't have water, they can use that check dams as a resources of water. They are into solar lines distribution. They are in the field of, they are doing education for the needy people. They do student exchange program. Recently, my daughter went to Spain for 1.5 months. That is because of the Rotary International. I have done everything. I got everything in life. Now I am 44. As I told, I was born in 1970 in a room of 150 square feet. I got everything. I don't have to market about my things because people knows us. All big giants like Tatas, Birlas, Godrej, they are our customers. We have got a reputed regular customers. They give me repetitive orders. And we have got a list of prestigious customers in which this is one of the best customers. Why I feel this is the best customer? Because this customer always want me to make 300 runs out of 20 overs. This customer always make me to make 300 runs out of 20. It's not possible. But then also I want to work with it. Why? Because it makes me on toes. I am with the economy. I am in the competition. If I don't make 300 runs, how they ask 300 runs? Tendering, I want quotation today. Okay, you have got quotation, I want the best price and the lowest price. And we are happy to offer best price. Because if they compete, they are also competing to some giants. So I always offer best price. Okay, best price, drawing submission, I want drawing submission today. I want delivery sheet, once the drawings are approved, I want delivery dates. When the delivery dates are approved, given, I want inspection dates. When the inspection, and when they come for they demand for the quality. Really, Godrej, when the Godrej people comes for the inspection, I always tell my people, don't compromise. Don't do any hanky-panky things. When you are sure, then only offer. Otherwise, what will happen? Next time, they will not allow you to quote. And I have experience personally. Site people, as I said, that person was demanding the 2 indicating length caps. I said, okay, because this is a big company and this is a proven company. I've got everything in place. I'm giving good quality, good delivery time, everything. Now what is mission? Because our world is becoming very small, as Mr. Menzies said, the world is becoming small and there is a competition. The graph is like this. I've studied USA's GDP is $16 trillion, China $9 trillion, Japan $5 trillion, Germany $4 trillion, maybe UK $2.5 trillion. Where India is? We all are big people here. India is just $1.8 trillion. A population of 127 crores. With all big groups, big names, India is just doing a $1.85 trillion. And if you see the per capita GDP, US is 54,000 and rest of the countries are above $40,000. India is just $1,300. Means each person is earning just 60,000 rupees for the country. And where US, they are earning 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs per person, working the same hours. Why this difference is there? It is because foreign countries make the products, they use and they export. In India, we make such products, we don't use and we import. This is the quality of India. And your figures, what I have revealed, it is a proof of them that we are just $1.85 trillion. So now it is a big challenge. Why this is so huge difference? Maybe after 20 years, our next generation will not stay with us. They want to settle in. Maybe here only you will find laborers and the politicians. You will find in India only labor is there and a politician is there. All educated people are settled somewhere abroad. So this is a big challenge for us. So let us commit. We'll make world-class products that we also will use and we will export. And I'm sure, as we all are here, and really Mr. Talwara, Mr. Menzies, Mr. Samant, Mr. Nausir has expressed, really excellent, whatever they did, I got a lot of inspiration. So my request to everyone, don't work for profits, work for goodwill. Profit is a byproduct of goodwill. If you have got a goodwill, automatically profit. For that, I just give you one example. I built up a factory In the 4 shutters were there. I used to, means we have to purchase lock. I said my purchase person, go and bring the lock. He brought some local make. So why you brought local make? Why you didn't have a 7-year Godrej? He said, sir, it is cheaper by 40%. That local make lock was cheaper by 40% than Godrej lock. Say this is foolishness. In my company, I want best product. I want Godrej. Sir, but it is cost is higher by 40%, and you are always talking about competitiveness. I said, just go and replace it, just throw this, because this Godrej lock is giving me reliability. This Godrej lock is giving me safety. These Godrej locks give me peace. And this Godrej lock I know will work for 50 years. When then the old lock, and the plus point is what? If something theft happens, my insurance company, if he sees Godrej lock now, he will immediately clear my insurance. So this is the confidence. So this is what? Today, if Godrej, instead of 700, if he charges 900 rupees, I am ready to pay. What is that? This is the goodwill of 115 years. This is the good 1897 from the first day, today it is 115 years. It's a goodwill. So I am ready to pay 200 rupees extra, I am ready to pay 40%. So don't work for profit. Because here in India, one consultant came, Mr. Sohaib Fateh, to my factory. He was a renowned finance manager. Now he has stopped and he is giving consultancy to the people who require. He said, Rakesh bhai, you have built up such a beautiful factory. I have seen people who save on income tax, who look for sales tax, who look for octroi, and they are after just saving where they can save and take the profits. No, you are different. I said, my goal is different. I am not working for myself. I was staying in a job, and today I am staying in a 3,000 square foot flat on 15th floor, and I can buy in a bank. So this is what? So my request to everyone, let us work. Otherwise, next 20 years, after 20 years, our children are not going to stay here, because per GDP 60,000 rupees is nothing. Whereas in US, every person is, for the same working hours, is earning 25 lakhs. In UK, 20 lakhs. And it's a figure. And India, what? See, India, if you see the contradiction. First richest person in 20, who is in the first 20, and we, as a per person GDP, we are at 150. See, contradiction. First person is at number 17, 18, and the common people, out of 190 ranks of all over the world, we are at 150. See the discrepancy. It is due to inflation. If you have got a 100 rupees note, and government furthermore says it is 1,000 rupees, consider that as 1,000 rupees, because economy is not doing well. I don't have a confidence on government. They may tell you that this 100 rupees note, you consider that as 1,000 rupees. Okay, what will happen? And I'm not surprised if government tells, because the Indian rupee is devalued. Why? We don't want to work, we don't want to grow. आज मेरा 20 लाख का फ्लैट है ना, 5 साल में 2 करोड़ हो गया. आज मेरा 2 करोड़ का फ्लैट है ना, 4 करोड़ हो गया. वो वैल्यू आपने ग्रो नहीं किया है, इज नथिंग बट प्योर इन्फ्लेशन. That is why जो 1,000 आ जाए 100,000, if you make 1,000 rupees, today the first person, if he has got 100 notes, he is the richest person. If I got one note, I have got 1,000 rupees, and the person, if he doesn't have 100 rupees, he is nowhere. And that is why in last 30 years you find difference is increasing. So where we are leading this country, who is responsible? Only government is responsible? No, I myself is responsible. I want easy way. I want easy money. I don't want to work. I say I am making better products, but can I export to UK? Can I export to US? They will not take my products. So we all have to work in this direction. Don't work for the profits. Work for the goodwill, like this. Really, this big name, no doubt this Reliance, Tata, Birla, because of their own mind, they have to run off fast. But for me, this is like a God. Why? Because this thing I am here. God is a illusion. What is illusion? Somebody said this, somebody said this. I say the people who help you, people who are there with you, people who want to work with you, people who are genuine with you, they are the God. Believe in them. Trust them. Give them the opportunity. They will deliver. They will deliver. As he said, Mr. Menzies said, good virtues, 5 virtues. I have designed my own 16 virtues. Last 5 years. What is the virtues? Determination, commitment, respect, introvertness, love, truth, tolerance, humility, honesty, simplicity, sweetness, courage, contentment, cheerfulness, purity, patience, and peace. If you achieve this, and for achieving this, you have to see that this universe is created by my God. You are a child of my God. I am your family member. You are my family member. So when I treat you as my family member, my brother, and if you follow these 16 virtues, we are creating a better universe. When I do meditation, I am a powerful spiritual person. I ask God, what? Why US is so much 30 lakhs? We are just 60,000. Why you made? My God says in meditation, I have given free of cost everything before 5,000 years. It is you people have made the valuation of that. 20 lakhs, 2 crores. Who has made the valuation? We are the people. We are the people. So let us work in a better direction. And I feel, let us work for making a beautiful world. We are here for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Maybe next Janam, I may be in the Italia also, and I may be in some job. It is not fixed that whatever I built up, it is my own. कल किसका और था, आज मेरा है, कल किसी और का है. So next birth में जब भी हम लोग आएंगे, when we born in next birth. Today I am a president of a company, but maybe in next Janam I may be a worker of a company. So I have to see that my worker also lives in a better condition. So when if I born in that condition, yes, I'll be able to live. So this is towards making a beautiful world-class products, and this is the end of my speech. Thank you.